Nghe An works with representatives for overseas investment promotion.
Meeting between Biden and Xi on the sidelines of APEC. Progress has been made.
Textile industry takes advantage of FTAs to promote exports.
You're watching today's news. My name is Hazang. Glad to see you again. Let's come to some typical information. This morning, the Provincial People's Committee of Nghệ An had a meeting with a team of Ministry of Planning and Investment and with the representatives for overseas investment promotion.
At the meeting, the Foreign Investment Agency and Overseas Investment Promotion representatives informed about investment promotion mechanisms in some countries, at the same time, discussed the potentials, advantages and investment policy mechanisms of Vietnam in general and of Nghe An in particular to connect with foreign investors. From 2021 until now, Nghe An has attracted 336 projects with a total registered investment capital of more than 102,000 billion Vietnamese dongs. In the first 10 months of 2023 alone, there were 104 newly licensed projects with a total newly registered and adjusted investment capital of nearly 46,000 billion Vietnamese dongs, of which the total FDI capital is nearly 1.3 billion United States dollars, ranking 9th among 63 provinces and cities nationwide. The period 2019 to 2023 has come a breakthrough in the province's investment attraction activities with 3.25 billion United States dollars, 5 times higher than the FDI investment capital of the previous 20 years.
After 10 months of implementing Program 1838 to build houses for poor households, the entire Nghệ An province have mobilized via many forms with a converted amount of 476 billion VND.
Thanks to the above support resources, the province successfully built and repaired more than 5,300 houses, reaching nearly 97% of the plan of 2023. In addition, from the support of the national target programs, Nghe An also built 1,464 new houses. To date, the disbursement of support resources granted for 2022 and 2023 to build houses from the National Target Program on Socioeconomic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Areas has been 100% completed. However, the review and approval of subjects in need for the period 2023 to 2025 in some localities such as Khe Sun, Tuong Duong, Khe Phong, Kai Chau is still slow. As a result, the balance and allocation of support resources is not done as fast as expected.
During a 4-hour meeting on November the 15th in San Francisco, where the APEC Summit Week is now taking place, U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping had open talk and made progress in some issues.
Firstly, the US and China decided to resume cooperation in fighting drugs. Secondly, and this is important, direct communication between the two militaries will be resumed. Thirdly, experts from the two countries will discuss both risks and safety issues related to artificial intelligence. The US will continue to compete strongly with China but will not let competition turn into conflict. Meanwhile, speaking at the meeting with US President Joe Biden, Chinese President Xi Jinping affirmed that China and the US cannot help but interact with each other, and trying to change the other is unrealistic. Therefore, China has no plans to surpass or replace the United States, and the United States should not intend to suppress or contain China, Xi added.
Coming up next are some updated news.
After the working hours of the 6th session of the 15th National Assembly on November 16th on the draft revised land law, National Assembly Chairman Vong Din Hue said that the revised land law had not been approved at the 6th session yet. According to the delegates' opinions collected at the conference hall, 11 out of 22 opinions requested a thorough review that should take more time absorbing and revising the draft law in the most thorough way. The Standing Committee of the Economic Committee said that the adoption of the draft law is expected to create a legal basis to more effectively promote land resources and better meet practical requirements. The process of reviewing and completing policy options requires more time to ensure the best feasibility of the law project.
The tax department said it is going to use identification numbers, including citizen identification numbers and personal identification numbers, to be new personal tax codes. This is considered a step forward, not only facilitating tax management but also minimizing inconvenience for people. In particular, this will help prevent the situation of borrowing personal tax codes as it has happened recently.
Hokkaido Festival in Ha Long to celebrate the 50th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations between Vietnam and Japan takes place from 16 to the 19th of November 2023. The highlight of this event is the opening art program of the Hokkaido Festival with the theme, Quang Ninh, Hokkaido, Rich Cultural Integration. The event had the participation of 300 professional actors, artisans, artists, and singers from Vietnam and Japan. According to the organizing committee, in addition to the above art program, a trade exhibition, Vietnam-Japan Cultural and Culinary Space and Street Art Exchange will also bring local citizens and tourists wonderful experience.
In the context of trending globalization of trade, taking advantage of free trade agreements, textile industry enterprises have been transforming and changing to penetrate deeper into international markets. This both helps bring added value and affirm their products brand.
Vietnam has participated in 19 free trade agreements, FTA. Thanks to the FTA mechanism, trade relations between Vietnam and foreign countries have been improved significantly. Examples include the trade relations with the United States and Europe. Thanks to FTA, textile and garment export turnover of the province increases rapidly, from $249 million in 2018 to $442 million in 2022, accounting for over 20% of the province's export turnover.
Investment and technological changes help to create new high-quality products, which can access markets of countries having signed FTAs with Vietnam.
It's obvious that, to enjoy the benefits of the FTA, businesses must meet strict demand on input materials, working conditions as well as sustainable development requirements. Therefore, it is very necessary to reposition the export market and to carefully understand clients to transform their business operation and adapt to the new situation.
The potential for export to these markets is still very large. For the EU market, AFN tariffs range from 0 to 12% on average. Thanks to EVFTA, all taxes will return to 0% after 7 years.
It can be said that textile and garment enterprises cannot promote export activities if they do not know how to take advantage of favorable conditions from FTAs as well as react slowly to unusual market developments.
And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.